Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to another Command Your Day. Hop on in the room. Come on in. Come on in. Good morning, Jenny. I'm a little behind, but I'm here. I am here. Come on in the room. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Let me know how you're doing. I hope that you had an amazing weekend. I had a very busy weekend. Very busy. So, all the messages that I received, I will be getting back to you all today. I know I have a lot of messages to reply to. I will be getting back to you all today. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Good morning. Welcome to the room. Now I got all of this anointing oil on my fingers. I overdid it this morning. I did. Come on in the room. Let me know how you are doing. Let me know how you are doing. Sabrino, how are you? Hello, Carlos. Come on in the room. It's Monday. Let's get the week started right. Hey, Kendi, how are you? Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Scoot over so I can be in the middle of the camera. Thank you so much for the daily heart me. Happy Monday. Happy Monday to you. Hello, Carlos. How are you? Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Danny. Or is it good afternoon? I think you are ahead. Your time frame is ahead. How are you? Let me know how you're doing. Let me know. Hey, Whiskey. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Come on in. Come on in. Double tap for me. Share the stream out. Let me do the same. Good morning, Liz. Let me share it out as well. Double tap. Skip that. Don't want that. It's afternoon. Okay, great. All right, I figured that I could never find the stream on here. I don't know why. Let's refresh it. Good morning, everyone. You're doing well. Awesome. Let's refresh it. Okay. Well, I can't find it. Good morning, everyone. Come on in. Great. Awesome. Hey, Aaron, how are you? Did I say good morning to you? I think I missed you. How are you doing? Come on in, everyone. Even for those who are watching the replay, I don't know why I can't find the stream. Oh, I know why. I didn't switch the accounts. How was your weekend? Hey, Angie, how are you? There we go. Where did it go? There we go. Okay. Good morning. Dante, good morning to you. Welcome to the room. Share the stream out for me. That's what I'm doing here. Sharing it out. Share. Double tap. We're almost at our go number. We're almost there. Almost there. So let me know. So I have been working on, hey, good morning, Patty. Just what we're going to be covering for the 21 days mindset reset challenge. So like marking out the portions that we're going to be covering during our mindset reset challenge as we prepare for the new year, the new focus for 2026. Okay. So just preparing the notes. So once I've completed all of this, I will let you know when we're going to start that challenge, okay? So once I complete making the notes, and you'll notice that the color is different on this one. So this is the original. When I first wrote this book, this is what it looked like, right? I like this royal blue. And then I did a rebrand because I changed the color of my brand and then I redid it. So that goes to say, my lip gloss looks crazy. That goes to tell you, don't get in a cycle of perfection, right? Saying, oh, I got to adjust it, keep on adjusting it. No, put it out. And then later you can rebrand. You can adjust it. Okay. I guess that's the lesson here. Put it out. Stop changing and fixing and fixing and fixing before you put it out. No, put it out, get some feedback, or just evaluate. Wait, do I really like this? I love the royal blue, by the way. I do. I wear royal blue a lot, as you can see. I woke up and I was like, oh, it's royal blue day. Good morning, Teeks. So I say all of that to say, put it out. You can always adjust it later. Okay? All right? So I did this photo shoot after, did I? However, put it out and then you can always adjust it later. I guess that's the lesson there. Stop holding on to the things that the ideas that you have, thinking, oh man, I got to fix it. I got to fix it. I got to fix it. Keep fixing it and never putting it out. Ooh, we're 140 deep. Thank y'all so much, right? Stop doing that. Put it out and then go back and adjust it. Okay? So if you're an aspiring author and you're like, man, I don't know. I feel like this, but then I want to do this and I think this is a good thing and I think that's the way I want to do it. Put it out. Get some feedback and then go back and adjust it. Okay? That is fine. I want you to understand. I'm teaching before I teach. Good morning, Global Chick Venture. I want you to understand that you're the one that makes the rules. Okay? You make the rules. I'm going to put it out now and then I will adjust it later. So stop holding on to those ideas and saying, oh, but it's not perfect yet. That's okay. Put it out, get some feedback. And you also want to evaluate who the feedback is coming from, because some people they're just going to be negative. So evaluate who the feedback is coming from. Okay. All right. But you make the rules. So stop hiding that idea that you have. Yes, consider the source. Right. Good morning, HM Lugs. How are you? Thank you so much for hopping in here. So good morning, Dragonfly Girl. Evaluate the source and consider the source. Yes. But I want you to know that as we are approaching the new year really fast, right? Those ideas that you have, put it out, work on it. All right. Even if you don't have anyone to buy it or to invest in it yet, pick a friend or two friends and say, hey, try this out. Let me know how it helped you. That's your testimonial right there. That's my first time being here. Would you please let me know the purpose of the live? Welcome to the room. Let me get into that. Welcome to the room, POC. I missed the rest of your name. Means take action. Yes, Ricardo, that's what it means. Take action. So it may not be a book that you're writing. I'm coming, my friend. I'm going to introduce myself really shortly. It may not be a book that you're writing, right? Maybe you have an idea to start a service-based business, but you keep saying, well, I don't have this. I don't have that. This company has that. That person has this. No, use what you have, right? Take action with what you have, and then you can adjust along the way. Okay, you can make improvements along the way. Good morning, Lilia. Yeah, so use what you have now, and then you make adjustments along the way. This was the first idea, right? I said, okay, I want to improve it. I want to make it better. I want to switch colors. Then I went back and did this. Okay, so do not hold yourself back or delay your progress because you keep saying, well, it's not perfect yet. And for some people, it'll never be perfect. So you just do what you got to do with what you got. Okay. Is the new book available? Yes. Yes, it is available. Wait, what did I do with it? Where's my copy? Oh, it's right here. Yes, the new book is available. Take action. Yes, yes. Action speaks louder than word. Absolutely. Yes. Yes, Carrie. I know yes, it is. However, all that I bought to sign, I sold all of those. So I'm going to reorder my supply if you need a signed copy. Okay, Carrie, I'm going to order another shipment. So when that comes in, I'll let you know if you want a signed copy of it. Okay. All right. Awesome. So welcome to the room. We jumped up to 140. Thank you all so much for hopping in. I'm Anika V. Brown, Master Life Coach and Mentor with a focus in productivity and mindset. If you are looking for a community that provides you with motivation, valuable insights, and practical strategies for success, as I was showing you all with the book comparison, you're in the right place. Get connected. I'm live here Mondays through Fridays, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time, right here. So hit that follow button. I do have some growth tools that I give out to my community. If you want a copy of the money plan, copy of the goals assessment, just message me the word community and I'll get you the link so that you can join my community and get access to those tools. All right. So welcome to the room. Thank you all so much for sharing. Again, I'm live here Mondays through Fridays, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Let's go ahead and jump right into our gratitude check-in. We do believe in starting out our day with gratitude. We're not giving our energy to complain, to lack. We're not doing none of that. We're being grateful for what we already have because that keeps us in a mindset of abundance, which is where we want to dwell. I want to dwell in a mindset of abundance. All right. So go ahead and drop in the comments some things that you are grateful for today. Go ahead and drop those in the comments. What are you grateful for today? Drop it in the comments. Let me know. Let me know. All of it, especially the peace. Ooh, yes, indeed. I love having my peace of mind and maintaining my peace of mind. I'm telling you. The big three, awesome. If you're new here, the big three is life, health, and strength. So if those are the things that you are grateful for, you can drop the big three in the comments. All right. So again, you're putting in the comments some things that you are grateful for today. Gratitude helps to keep us in the mindset of abundance, which is where we want to dwell. We want to dwell in a place of abundance. And if you can get the mindset piece of it, everything else is going to flow and move right into place. Okay. If you can get that mindset piece of it, I'm staying in a place of abundance. I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for that. We're not complaining. Okay. We're not walking around saying, oh, this isn't big enough. Doors aren't opening for me. This one is doing that. No, not giving our energy to that. Not at all. All right. Grateful for the big three, the ability to forgive and be forgiven. Whew. My God. I love that. I love that. Forgiveness was our lesson yesterday in the Jesus campaign. For those of you who missed it, those of you who don't know, I do have a ministry. You can find my ministry page, World Changers, on this platform, and you can catch the replays on Facebook, World Changers Ministries. So we talked about forgiveness yesterday. That was a heavy one, but it was very good. Okay, so you can catch the replay over there. You can connect with me on Facebook, World Changers Ministries. Okay, grateful for my family, my life, and this week's victory. Yes, and that is faith in action. We already celebrate the victories that are to come in this new week. Like I told y'all, I have a big meeting today, so we will see what comes from that. From that meeting, I will share with you all tomorrow. We'll see what comes of it. Okay. The big three. Awesome. 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 Hey, Kendley, how are you? Grateful for life, this community, answered prayers, growth, healthy habits. Awesome. Grateful for health, wealth, and love. I love that, Ricardo. I love that for you. I'm grateful for peace, love, my family, and my wonderful life. Yes, young Carl. I love that for you. Hey, Desi, how are you? Thank you. Who's that? Hey, Miss Jojo, how are you? Good morning. Lugs Elite, good morning to you. How are you? Hello, Augusto. I'm really grateful for being in Europe. Ooh, that's awesome. That's been my dream since I was a kid. Awesome. I love that for you. I love that for you. Desi says, grateful for life and love. I love that. Good morning, Miss Arena. Grateful for personal growth, forgiveness, and redirection. Yes, indeed. We're focusing on forgiveness all of this week and for the rest of our lives. We want to perfect the art of forgiving. Even when it is difficult, we still have to do it. We still have to do it. All right. Let's see. It's going so fast. I'm grateful for the amazing weather and forgive. Yes, Apple user, you have an amazing weather. It's raining outside for me. It's been raining uh, since Friday. So they declared state of emergency, or since Saturday. Yeah, since Saturday night. They declare state of emergency. So we're still in state of emergency until 9 p.m. tonight. Hey, Andre, welcome to the room. Stick around. You'll see what we're doing here. Grateful for grace, mercy, and love. Yeah. Yeah. So we're still in state of emergency, but I'm an essential worker, so I still have to show up. I still have to show up even in state of emergency. So that is active until 9 p.m. tonight. So I celebrate all of you who are enjoying perfect weather. And the crazy thing is, where I live, like where my house is, we're surrounded by a lake, right? Like lake is in the word of my the name of my development. So there's water everywhere. Lots of rain in NYC. Yes, 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 yes. So we're still in state of emergency. All right, awesome. So thank you all so much for putting your gratitude checklist in the comments. Now we've also made a promise to ourselves that we're going to make bold moves. We've been doing so all year, and we're going to continue to do so as we move into 2026, focusing on executive living for 2026. So I want you to reiterate the promise that you made to yourself by typing in the comments, I am making bold moves this year, right? We still have some time left. So if there's something that you want to accomplish, you can absolutely do it. Join in with us. And because it is a promise that we made to ourselves, you're going to go ahead and type, I'm keeping the promise that I made to myself. Yes, I'm keeping the promise that I made to myself. I am keeping the promise that I made to myself. We want to do that. Okay. When you keep the promises that you made to yourself, you show yourself self-respect, and others learn how to treat you because you keep the promises that you made to yourself. So yes, we are making bold moves, and we're keeping the promises that we made to ourselves. Good morning, Yoni. How are you? All right. So yes, type that in the comments. I'm making bold moves this year, and I'm keeping the promises that I made to myself. Hi, Felicia. How are you? Yes, indeed. We're keeping the promises that we made to ourselves, and we're making bold moves. We're going to continue to do so. We have time. We do. We have time. You can accomplish amazing things before the end of the year. I know you can. I know you can. Yes, yes, Miss Arena. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, let's pray. Oh my goodness, where did the time go? And we have so much to cover today. Where did the time go? All right, let's pray. Let's do that. Let's pray. I'm going to pray the 23rd Psalm for all of us, okay? Yes, yes, Lady Lenny. Yes, indeed. So let's pray. We're going to pray the 23rd Psalm really quickly. Here we go. The Lord is our shepherd. We shall not want. He makes us to lie down in green pastures. He leads us beside still waters. He restores our souls. He leads us in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we will fear no evil. For thou art with us. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort us. Thou preparest a table before us in the presence of our enemies. Thou anointest our heads with oil, our cups run over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives, and we will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen, amen, and amen. All right, let's keep it moving. We're going to move right into our affirmations, which you can find in the Bold Moves Manual. This is what we've been using all year. It has been absolutely transformative. This is mindset coaching in a book. If you do not have a copy, message me the word book and I'll get you the link so you can get a copy for yourself. All right. So we're going to go through the affirmations right now. You can find them right here in the front of the book. Okay. So we're going to go through the affirmations. Thank y'all so much for typing amen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's work through the affirmations. Let's do that. I'm going to read through them. You're going to repeat them to yourself, and then you're going to type in the comments, I agree with that. All right, so here we go. I am capable. I am responsible. I am grateful. I am focused on growth. I control my attitude. I am authentically me everywhere I go. I am worthy of God's best for me. I am patient with myself. I am patient with others. I have compassion for myself, and I have compassion for others. I embrace positive thinking. I welcome abundance and prosperity into my life. I am courageous and I have peace. I forgive myself and I forgive others. My spirit is renewed. My mind is free. I have a success mindset. I have a clear vision. I am a discipline builder. I am accountable to my goals. I am innovative. I am influential. I am a winner. I am healed and whole. Today I choose peace. Today I choose joy. Today I choose faith. And today I choose to flourish. I give myself permission to be successful. I give myself permission to take up space. I give myself permission to live my dreams, to take up space. I give myself permission to live my dreams. I give myself permission to win. I think beyond limitations. I create the future. Nothing is impossible for me. Nothing is impossible for me. So these are the affirmations that we use every morning to get our mindset in the right place. You can find the list right here in the front of the Bold Moves manual. All right, so this is what we work from. Good morning, Lisette. I think I saw T there. Good morning, T. How are you? So you can find the affirmations right here. You can utilize them. If you want a copy of the Bold Moves manual, just message me the word book and I will get you the link so you can get your copy. All right, today we're going to be on we're going to be on page 91 and 92. Okay, page 91. Hi, Annabelle. How are you? You're new here. Go ahead, hit the follow button. We're live Mondays through Fridays, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time. If you're looking for a community that provides you with motivation, valuable insights, and practical strategies for success, you're in the right place. So hit that follow button and join us here. You can grab you a copy of the Bold Moves manual. This is what we work from each morning. All right. Message me the word book and I'll get you the link so you can get your copy. Okay. All right. So today we're going to be on page 91 and page 92. Let me get through these announcements really quickly and then we will get right into the word of the day. All right. So if you have not joined my community yet, message me the word community so I can get you the link to get inside of the community so you can have access to the money tool and the goals assessment. You're very welcome. Thank you so much for stopping in. All right, so the goals assessment and the money plan, I did email that out on last Friday for those who are new to the list. So if you have not gotten on my list yet, message me the word community. I'll get you on the list so you can get access to the money plan and the goals assessment. Yes, Patty, 91 to 92. Yep. All right, so next year, 2026, we're going to be focusing on executive living. We're going to get our life organized for success. And I'm losing my voice already. Okay, so we're going to focus on executive living for 2026. That is our focus. I've gone ahead and worked through and planned out all 4 quarters for you so you can get a copy of this with a link that is in my bio. If you're not sure what to do, how to get your life organized for 2026, because you cannot produce good out of chaos, right? If there's no organization to your life, it's going to be very hard for you to accomplish your goals. I need to get that. Okay, yeah, so it's on the link that is in my bio. Yes, moving to the executive suite. I love that. I love that. So here's what I want to ask, okay? Here's what I want to ask you all that are on here that's watching. So spring of next year, I think that's what we had said, Miss Gloria. Spring of next year, I'm going to do a board members retreat with the board members of my ministry, but I'm thinking about opening it up to an executive retreat. So would you all come? And you will walk away with a life project binder. So you're going to have your life fully organized for 2026. Would you all come if I open that up to, instead of just a board member retreat for my board, I would open it up for those of you who want to attend, and we will do an executive retreat. So our focus is on getting organized, right? I had made some notes, so I'll share the notes with you all. Would you come? Yes, yes, absolutely, absolutely. Okay, great. So I'll share some of the notes that I was writing now. So we would definitely work on the executive mindset, goal strategies as an executive of your life. We would work on that as well. The financial mindset. So we'll deal with wealth language. You need a language for wealth. Okay. You need that. We'd work on networking, how you're going to do that, because as an executive, you need to learn how to do that. There are some individuals that are holding some keys to unlock some opportunities for you. You need to learn how to network. Okay. All right. We definitely work on branding, because how you present yourself is very important. Okay. So you would walk away with a solid plan for your executive year. All right. You would walk away with a solid plan. So I saw a lot of yes in the comments. Okay, great. So Miss Gloria will work on expanding this retreat. Okay. We will work on expanding the retreat, and it would be spring of next year that we would do it. All right. All right. So yes, we can do that. So for right now, you can get a copy of the Executive Living Blueprint. Guess I'll pull up. Okay. All right. I love that. I love that. So you can get a copy of the Executive Blueprint. Link is in my bio for this. If you have any questions at all, let me know, just so you can get a preview, see what the focus will be for next year. All right. Awesome. I love that. So you all stay connected. All of you who said yes. Now listen, there's a reason why I don't plan a lot of in-person event, because individuals will say yes now, and then when the time comes, they'll be like, oh, I don't want to play that, because if I'm going to invest or pay these hotel to reserve spaces, like, okay. All right. So what I think I will do, I'm going to open up like a pre-registration type of thing, just to see who is serious about it. Because I don't waste time. Like I don't waste, please do not waste my time. Okay. Money blueprint for a retreat coming soon with payment plan. Okay. Yes. All right. So I'm going to open up like a pre-registration just to see who is really serious about this. Because if I'm going to, myself and Miss Gloria is going to get to work on planning this thing out, like y'all got to be serious. Okay. All right. So I'll let you know when the pre-registration link is open, so I'll know who is serious, so I can plan according to those who are serious. So plan for this live. I want to buy the book. How can I buy it? Annabelle, can you message me the word book, and I will get you. So it depends on the dates. Okay. I will let you know. I'll let you know the dates. Okay. Happiness 300. And that's serious. Okay. All right. All right, you can be in the room. Life of Mr. P. Annabelle, can you message me the word book and I'll get you the link so you can get a copy, okay? All right, but we're going to get into the information now that we're going to go through for today. What's the plan of this live? We're going to go through the word of the day next, Annabelle. All right? Awesome. Oh, God. You got to get a visa. Now, is that a difficult thing for you, Lilia? I know in my country back home, it is really hard to get a visa. It's very hard. I mean, you may spend thousands of dollars and don't get it. So I understand if it is difficult for you to get a visa, but I do know that in my country, it is very hard, right? It's hard. Okay. All right. I'll message you. Okay. All right. All right. Awesome. 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 Let's get into the word of the day because we are so behind. Let him sound your name. All right, let's do this. Let's get into the word of the day. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. All right. So today we're on page 91 and page 92 of the Bold Moves Manual. And we're talking about influence today. Yes, influence is the word of the day. Influence is the word of the day. Don't disappear because I'm talking about influence. It's not just for social media. Influence is not just for social media. And as you grow into who you're becoming, you will understand the power of influence in every area of your life. It's not just a social media thing, right? We all have a role to play in impacting this world and the world around us, even your small community, even in your family, in your home. You need to understand influence, right? Yes, Miss Gloria, I love that. I love that. You got to understand influence even in your home. Maybe you're not a leader in your community, you're not a leader in your church or in an organization, but you still need to understand influence. Good morning, Soul Vibes Radio. How are you? All right, so we're talking about influence. So influence is the power to shape thoughts, behaviors, and actions without force or authority. So we're not pushing, we're not forcing anybody to do anything. Okay? No. So it's not manipulation. Influence is not manipulation. It is the ability to inspire, to guide, and persuade in a way that aligns with truth, values, and purpose. It has to have these elements to it. It has to have an element of truth. It has to have an element of value, right? What do you value? What does a person value that you're trying to impact? Okay. And it has to have purpose connected to it, not just your desire to get somebody to do what you want them to do. No, that's not influence, not healthy influence. All right. Now, every great leader, speaker, coach, or entrepreneur understand that success is tied to influence. It is. It is. Success is tied to influence. And I would dare to say that even in the home, it is essential to understand influence and how you can get your family's buy-in. Okay. Your family's buy-in on family matters, right? You want to do something major for the family, right? There's an investment. Maybe there's an investment and you want your family to get involved in it because you know this investment is going to take you to the next level when it comes to building wealth, but you need your family's buy-in. You need influence to get that buy-in. You do. You need influence to get all of them to buy in. So I'm going to teach you the skills that you need to get your family to buy in. For those of you who are saying, well, I don't have influence, I'm not on social media. Influence is not just for social media. It isn't. Any environment that you're a part of, you need influence to thrive in that. Because it's either you're going to influence someone or they're going to influence you. All right. And I would hope that those who are influencing you, they're feeding you positivity, things that align with truth, with value and purpose. Okay. I would hope that. So it's either you're going to influence or someone is going to influence you. It works both ways. All right. So if you want to make change or you want change in a specific environment, professional role model. Yes, indeed. If you want to change or want to see change in a specific environment, whether in a home, on the job, in your community, in your ministry, Influence starts with you. So your credibility, your character, your presence, all of that is going to help you to be able to influence change, real change, lasting change, impactful change. Okay? So your credibility, your character, and your presence. What do people say when you come around? What does your presence exude? That is going to determine if you can influence the environment or not. All right. So if you're still in your shell, hiding, sitting in the background, sitting in the back seat, it's going to be very hard for you to influence anyone. All right. So we got to check these things. Okay. So I shared my story before that when I first started out on social media, I had this fear because I didn't want people to really know the true me because I had made some mistakes and I'm like, I'm not ready to talk about that yet. But I had to come to the realization that I have to share the true me, right? I have to operate in truth, share my story in truth, right? I had to do that so that those who were listening or those who were watching could relate to who I was, not an image of perfection because I'm not perfect. I share with you all the time the mistakes, the places I've been, things that I've gone through. I share that with you all because that speaks to my credibility, right? I share my values with you all, and I try to operate in truth as much as possible whenever I get on here. All right. I had to accept that if I wanted to influence, right? If I wanted to influence anyone and cause a positive change in their lives, I had to be real. I had to be real. Now, realness does not mean you're going to be vulgar or share certain details that need to stay in the background. That's not what real means, right? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Okay, so you're going to maintain your value but still be real. All right, so I had to tap into authenticity because people are drawn to those who are real, not perfect, because I don't get everything right. I promise you I don't. I do not get everything right. I am intentional. I'm very intentional, but I'm not perfect. Okay, so authenticity is what's going to draw people to you. Think about Oprah Winfrey, right? She built her influence on sharing or being open about her struggles, how she came up, right? She was very open about that, and that built her influence. Then I learned about credibility and trust. These are important elements when it comes to influence. Yes, truth to power, absolutely. Credibility and trust. Your word must be backed by integrity. If people don't trust you, they won't be influenced by you. So that big change that you want to make in your, say, on the job, right? Maybe you're a leader on the job and you want to make some changes. If they don't trust you, they will not get on board. And if getting their buy-in to whatever change that you want to make is absolutely necessary for the change to happen, if they don't trust you, that's not going to happen. So credibility and trust is very important when it comes to influence. All right. So ask yourself, do you keep your promises? Do you make sure that your actions align with your words? Because you can be saying one thing and doing a total different thing. Credibility. Think about that, right? And these things are my pet peeves. If you say you're going to do it, please do it, right? Please do it so that I can continue to trust you. A rule of mine that I live by is that my word is my bond. If I tell you that I'm going to do something, I promise you that I'm trying to move heaven and earth to get it done. And even if I can't get it done, I'm going to let you know, hey, I really tried. I could not get it done. And even after I tell you that, like how my brain works, I'm still trying to think about ways that I can still get it done, even though I've tried, right? The way that my brain works and the integrity that I choose to live by, I'm still trying to come up with ideas like maybe if I do this, maybe if I try that, maybe if I go there, maybe if I reach out to that person, like I'm still trying to work it out in the background. That's just me because I gave you my word that I'm going to figure this thing out for you or I'm going to help you with this thing. I'm still trying to, that's just me. So for you to influence others, you got to consider credibility and trust. Those are very important elements of influence. All right. Then there is confidence and energy. Confidence and energy portion of influence. Influence is magnetic. Your posture, your tone, your energy when you communicate, all of that tells the individual whether to listen to you or not. It does. It does. So confidence and energy are other important elements of influence. So you got to think about it. How do you carry yourself? Do you exude confidence and conviction? Conviction is very important when it comes to influence. Conviction says, if I do not show up, right? If I do not show up, these individuals that are waiting to hear on me, they're going to miss out on something. And it could be something important that's going to help them in their day. So that's how conviction works in my situation. When it comes to influence, I'm convicted if I decide that, oh, I just want to stay in the bed today. I'm not going to get on a live stream. No, I get convicted like there are people who are depending on you to show up. All right. So that's my conviction where influence is concerned. You got to show up. You said that you were going to be here Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. They already put it on their calendar. They've set their alarm. My conviction is you can't stay in bed. No, you got to get up and you got to show up. So confidence and conviction. How do you carry yourself? Do you exude confidence and conviction? We'll be stalking your page waiting for you to join. I know, and I've gotten a few messages whenever I'm late. So yes, that conviction portion of it is like, oh, nope, get up, let's go, they're waiting. And that comes with responsibility. Yes, you're waiting, Vanessa. Yeah, it's a responsibility. Influence comes with responsibility. You got to understand that if you're helping someone and if you're operating in, as I said, value, truth, purpose, if you're operating in that, all of that comes with responsibility. And the conviction portion of it keeps you accountable to those responsibility. You got to show up. You have to show up. All right. All right. So influence is about connection. It's not what you say, it's how you make people feel and think. For those of you who want to get into social media space, think about that, okay? That's very important for you to note. It's not about your perfect presentation. No. How do you make people feel and how do you make them think, right? I send, yes, you usually send an I, like, okay, I'm looking for you. Where are you? Yes. Without responsibility. Yes, that is a thing. That is a thing. Individuals want to influence, but they don't want the responsibility to deliver truth, the responsibility to show up. They don't want the responsibility. They don't. They just want influence. Oh, when I speak, you must move. No, that comes with responsibility. It does. All right. So we're on the fast track. There's also emotional intelligence as well that you have to be aware of. Great influencers understand emotions and use them to connect. So instead of just responding, right, you need to learn how to listen and understand. Listen and understand, not just coming up with a rebuttal. Somebody's saying something and in your head, you're like, okay, what's my rebuttal? No, do you truly understand what the person is trying to say? All right. Do you truly understand? I know, say you're an executive on the job and somebody's sharing their point of view about a new project, right? Are you just listening to give them a rebuttal as to why this has to go through? It has to happen? Or are you truly understanding their point that they're trying to make? They're trying to tell you that if you go through with this deal, here's the impact. This is what's going to happen. Here's the downfall to it. Are you truly listening to understand the downfall portion that they're trying to warn you about? Or are you just like, no, it has to happen. It has to happen. Stephen Covey, seek to understand first before. Yes, I love Stephen Covey. Do I have any of his book here? No. It's probably on the bookshelf, but I love him. Absolutely love him. It's a great author. He's a great author. All right. The other portion of influence, for those of you who want to get into the social media space or even in the home, it works in the home because I did it with my kids, right? I do it with my kids all the time. I do it with them all the time. So this part, very important. Storytelling and communication skills. Very important when it comes to influence. Storytelling. That works on my kids, works wonders with my kids. So I'm telling you, influence is not just for social media. It works in any environment that you want to cause a change or make a transformation. Influence works in any environment, but you got to learn storytelling and communication skills. You got to improve those, right? So most people don't remember facts. They remember stories. That's why I tell a lot of stories. They remember stories, right? So you got to learn how to use storytelling and good communication to influence others. Jesus did it. He told parables, and that made his truth relatable. The truth, the point that he's trying to make by telling parables, which are stories, right? That made his point more relatable. So if you can master that storytelling skill and that good communication portion of it, you can influence in any environment that you walk into. Any environment, right? All right. Yes, it's not for everyone, but if you want to master influence, again, influence is not just for social media. I know that word gets a very bad rap because of what happens in social media, but it's not just for social media. For those of you who are just hopping in the room, we're on page 91 and 92 of the Bold Moves Manual. So what I'm reading is right in here. Okay, I'm just reading the manuscript for this book. So you can get it here, the Bold Moves Manual. If you want a copy of it, just message me and I will get you the link so you can get your copy, okay? All right, so that's that. Storytelling and good communication skills. The next thing to understand is persuasion versus manipulation. This is where a lot of individuals get it wrong. Persuasion versus manipulation. So persuasion is helping others see value, right? Which is always my goal. Persuasion is helping others see value. Manipulation, on the other hand, is forcing them to do what you want them to do. That's not influence. It's not. So persuasion is helping others to see value. Hey, you know what? If you make this decision, if you adopt these habits, here's what could happen. Here are the good results that you will see, right? Here are the good results that you can expect. If you want to go to the next level in your finances, try these practices when it comes to money. That's persuasion, all right? Manipulation is you got to do this, you got to do this, and you got to get this, right? Something that benefits you, the one that's speaking, okay? So we don't do that. We don't do that. We don't manipulate. We persuade. Hey, try this out. I think this will be a good option for you. I think these are good skills for you to learn because it's going to take you to another level. So when you influence someone, it needs to help them to change, not just benefit you. Because if it's only benefiting you, that's manipulation. Okay, so influence, when you influence someone, it needs to help them get better, help them make better decisions, right? That's healthy influence. All right. So influence is leading people to better decisions. Better decisions. All right. All right. Ooh, look at the time. Oh my goodness. All right, let's cover this one. And then I have to skip through some of it, but get the full notes on here because I'm way over my time. Okay. Get the full notes in the Bold Moves Manual. Get your copy. I'm going to hit these two. Yeah, I have to skip that one, but I'm going to hit these two. And then I have to close it out there. Yeah, let's talk about reputation and word of mouth. Let's do that because that's key area of influence, okay? So we're going to talk about that and then I have to close that out because I'm way over my time. So reputation and word of mouth. Influence spreads beyond what you say directly to the person that you were just talking to right then and there, all right? Others will carry the words and the message that you put out. So whether you put out something good or put out something bad, your reputation is connected to it, and word of mouth is going to spread that thing across areas that you haven't even gone into. Okay, so you got to keep that in mind when it comes to influence, reputation, and word of mouth. One thing to consider today is, what do people think about you when you're not in the room? I believe it's Jeff Bezos that says that is your brand, that is your reputation. What people say about you when you're not in the room. That's your brand, that's your reputation. So you want to make sure that it is good, right? That people can say, you know what, whenever I communicate with this individual, I get such a clear perspective on where I'm at and where I'm going and what I need to do. Do they say that about you? Because that's your reputation. Okay. And word of mouth is going to take it beyond places that you've been. Okay. So keep that in mind. Make sure that when you interact with individuals or you're trying to influence them, you stay on the positive side of things, because they will have something to say when you're not in the room. When you're not in the room, and you never know who they're saying it to. So this is why it's so important that you make sure that you're delivering value, you're speaking truth, and whatever you're delivering is connected to purpose and is healthy. Okay? Because again, your reputation is being built there, and word of mouth is going to take your reputation beyond places that you've been. Okay? So when you hear people say, oh, your name is being mentioned in rooms that you have not been in, make sure that the reputation is positive. Okay? Now you will have time when there are people who just don't like you and they'll have things to say. In that case, the Lord will redeem you and he will show up for you in those cases. But you just make sure that you remain honest, understand your responsibility where influence is concerned, right? You learn good communication skills and you persuade, you do not manipulate. We don't do that. Okay. And how do you know if you're manipulating someone? If it only benefits you, if what you're telling them is only a benefit to you, that's manipulation. Okay. That's manipulation. So persuasion is, they will receive a benefit from this. They will benefit from it. They will make better decisions. They will be more enlightened. They will grow. Okay, that's persuasion. All right, awesome. I got to stop it there. But again, get the book so you can get the full strategy on influence. Okay, page 91 and 92 of the Bold Moves Manual. You can message me the word book so you can get a copy, a link for you to get your copy. Okay, all right. So I got to stop it there. There's so much more to cover. But get the book so you can get the full strategy, because I'm way out of time. Oh my goodness. Time goes by so fast. All right. So let's set our intentions for today. Let's do that. All 120 something of you. Let's set our intentions for today. Think about that big goal that you want to close out the year with. Let's focus in there. Think about the big goal that you want to close out the year with. What are 3 things that you can do today to get you 3 steps closer to that goal? Get those 3 things done. If you struggle with execution and you need help strategizing, you could always message me the word mentor so we can work together and I'll help you to strategize with those goals. All right. All right. So get 3 things done today that will get you 3 steps closer to your goal becoming a reality in your life. Or you can message me if you want to work with me. Message me the word mentor. All right, let's make some decrees really quickly and then I've got to go. This was a quick one, but it was good. All right, let's do that. Let's make some decrees. We know that life and death lies in the power of the tongue. What you speak is what you will see. So we're very intentional about speaking all powerful things over our lives. So I'm going to decree for all of us, and you're going to put in the comments, I agree with that. All right, so here we go. I decree that the Lord is blessing us and keeping us in all our ways. I decree that his face and his favor is shining upon us and giving us peace. I decree that we're healthy and strong in body, mind, and spirit. I decree that we're well balanced in every area of our lives. I decree that we're blessed coming and going. I decree that our storehouse, our savings, our checking, our investment accounts are blessed with abundance and overflow. I decree that we're blessed with clear direction and a disciplined life. I decree that the rain of abundance, favor, and goodness is falling on us. I decree that we're blessed with success, with prosperity, and provision. I decree that we walk today in faith and expectancy with results. I decree that we're empowered to prosper in our walk with the Lord. I decree that God's grace has given us speed and acceleration in all that we do. I decree things of great value is coming our way today. I decree that the Lord is amplifying our voices and perfecting our gifts. I decree that God is connecting us to great men and giving us strategic kingdom opportunities. I decree that we are victorious in life. Yes, we are victorious in life. So that is how we program a productive and a successful day. So now our mindset and our intentions are set for today, and we understand that anything is possible when you have the right mindset and the will to do what you say you're going to do. So get those things done today. Again, you're messaging me the word mentor if you want to work with me. Now, for those of you who said yes to potentially being a part of the executive retreat for spring of 2026, I need you to message me the word retreat. Okay, for those of you who are serious, message me the word retreat so that I can start a list. I can get your name on the list so we can have a head count to see if we can, how we can plan accordingly, okay? With those who are serious, if you're serious about the executive retreat, being there, please message me the word retreat so I can start a list, and I can keep you in the loop about what we're going to do for that retreat, okay? Came in late. Where can I get more information about this? Okay, so I was talking about doing an executive retreat for 2026, as our focus for 2026 is executive living. So I went through some of the points. Let me read them again. Some things that we would cover is you would walk away with a full blueprint. A full blueprint, life project binder is what I call it, right? So would focus on things like the executive mindset, goal strategies, the language of wealth, because we need to be speaking the language of wealth, learning networking, and branding, styling. How do you present yourself as the executive of your life? All right. Those are just some of the notes that I dropped down that we would focus on in this retreat. So for those of you who are serious about being there, being present, that sounds awesome. Thank you for sharing. You're welcome. I need you to message me the word retreat so that I have a list of those who are serious about being in the room so we can plan accordingly. Okay. All right. So message me the word list of those who are serious about being in the room so we can plan accordingly. Okay. All right. So message me the word to get off here. Remember, the word of the day is influence. Influence works in any environment that you want to effect change. So remember that we are persuading and not manipulating. We're helping others, right? We want to see them benefit from whatever information we're sharing with them. All right. Have an amazing day. I will be back tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. Eastern time. Message me if you have any questions at all for me. My DMs are open, and I'll get back to you. I know I have to respond to a few messages. I will get to you today. It's just been a very busy weekend. All right. Have an amazing day. I will see you all in the morning. Bye for now.